Alright guys, Caleb here, Outdoor Idiot. Here's the deal. I want to go catfishing. Been in there trying to edit, figure out this shortcut software. It's a little bit frustrating for somebody that's not so tech savvy like myself, but as you can see, my garage is a mess. Got some things to do before I go fishing. I gotta cut that grass out there and get the kayak on the roof. I need to clean up in here and just get some honey-do things done before I go fishing, otherwise I'll be in trouble. So, bear with me here. Hopefully in a few short hours we'll be out on the water busting a big blue cat, if we're lucky. So, let's see. Alright, well we made it. At a new spot I'm wanting to check out here. This is on the Tennessee River, Guntersville Lake, just above the dam. So I'm hoping where I'm going is not too close. They're running a lot of current right now, so I'm a little worried about that, but should be alright in the pedal kayak, you know. I'm not on top of it or anything, so we're gonna try to get way out there, and somewhere out there, 55-foot hole, and we're gonna find it. So stay tuned. Alright guys, finally in the spot. Had some rudder issues, so I'm having to use my paddle for steering, so bear with me. But I got a little bit of bait, it's in a 50 foot of water. Hopefully we can bust something big, or at least get onto something here. Let's try to make it happen. Alright, we're gonna I think I'm just gonna bait up one rod. I brought another one with the spoon on it. So we're just gonna go one rod rig here for now. And guys, my rig here, 3-way swivel to a breakaway leader. I would like to use 10, I forgot it. This is 15-pound leader, and then I have 40-pound leader to a 20-pound main line. So I used to not like the 3-way swivels, but I busted a big one out here with the same setup. We're gonna try to repeat it, not in this spot. This is a new spot for me, but same setup, busted me a big one. So there you go, guys. Skipjacking the beef jerky bag. That's all I had in the car to save it, so that's what we did. All out there. Got a big head left, not much of it left here, but a few pieces here. We'll try this one, see how it works. Alright guys, I don't have a lot to bait this to, but I'm gonna see how it works here. Bait the tail into that. It's probably not gonna be too good. I'll try that. Alright guys, this is perfect spot. I'm in 20 now, so just 10 feet in front of me or so is 50. I better put my paddle on the other side. Just adjusting with the rod holders. Oh yeah, we're right on that drop now. Go ahead and send it down right here. Just in 35 foot of water. I'm gonna just work this edge. I've not used this pole in a while. I haven't spooled it up. I have 3 like this one that I call my team, and this one is my workhorse. It did some work for me in Oklahoma about a month ago. I'm gonna have to adjust those rod holders. I have them set up for my crappie fishing. Make sure your drag is not too tight, so we don't want to go for a swim. Hopefully that's a good angle. I better do this now before I stuck myself in here. Let's take that one off, but we'll see. There it goes here. Let's work our way down. Change the depth here in a second. Hitting one honestly real soon, just as this wall should have one. Drop it right back down. Hit that bottom. Couple reels up. So we got it right there. Bouncing bottom with one and jigging that spoon with the other, but now that I have to have my paddle out, it's going to be hard to do that. We're right in this main channel of the dam. I don't know if you can see it in the background, but it's just down there. So we got something big suspended at 30 feet. I almost think that's probably the striper. I don't know what else would be suspended right there. Get one, guys. There's my setup there. We're just bouncing bottom. I don't know if you could see my depth finder. Not sure if y'all could read that or not there. 57 feet. 57 feet, hopefully we get one. I said lower that again. From 45 to 57, so. And you'll know when it hits bottom, guys. It'll hit slack. Yeah. And then just barely want it off the bottom at this depth. We're gonna get a little deeper, so we ought to come into one, especially with some skipjack. I've got a little bit left, so see what happens. And what I may do is put a little sliver of this on a spoon there. Drop it down. Let's just work our way down this ledge. See if we can come up with anything. I'm using very small hooks today, guys. I'm using 3/0 circle hooks, so I'm a big believer in small hooks. I think small hooks can catch a big fish, but big hooks can't always get those small ones. And so if you want to weed out those small ones, by all means, you can use a big 8/0, 9/0, 10/0 circle hook, but I like to catch them all, man. They're all fun to me, so I use these little 3/0s. I've had no problem on the big one so far. So let's see if we can get into something. We got stuff on the graph. I can see my line of my bait line there. And we have stuff just above it, a couple feet higher, so we may just spin it up a little bit and see if we can bump into one of these. I've never been out to this particular location. It's beautiful. I crappie fish around here, but a couple miles down that creek I do my crappie fishing, not on this main channel here. This is awesome. It's a lot calmer than my other 60-foot hole. Oh boy. Again, guys, when I'm fishing from the bank, I have a really light drag. That way I don't lose my pole. From the kayak, I tighten it up a little bit, but I don't want it so tight that if I hook into a big one, I'm going overboard. Or if I snag the bottom, I'm going overboard. So it's tight enough to where I can somewhat set that hook, and that hook will set itself and that fish pulls, but it's loose enough to where hopefully I don't take a swim. But that's always a possibility. Wear your PFD. I hear talking to myself. Caleb, I need to message to myself here. So Caleb, if you're watching this, stay encouraged. Just keep at it. You've come this far, you've got the videos on the computer, you've just one more step, figure out how to edit them. I know it's a lot of work, but you can do it. You're so close. Just keep at it. It's frustrating, but you can get it done. It's gonna feel so good when you get them done. So just keep at it, man. Proud of you. Alright guys, we got into a nice one. It's not huge or anything, but I couldn't get the camera on in time. I dropped a piece of skipjack on that spoon, and man, as soon as I dropped it down, there it was. So let's set that there. So we can't get it. We may keep this one, guys. I have an order for some blue cat right now. I don't sell them or anything, but my wife's friends, I said if I catch any, they take any extras. So we're gonna, I guess they're my friends too. I don't want to just say my friends. Yeah, we're gonna try to get them in here. I don't want to get one of them treble hooks in my mouth or in my hand. I don't want to do a little. There we go, guys. I can't believe we busted that quick, man. I swear I dropped it down. I hooked that skipjack to that spoon, dropped it down, and there he was. So, got that skunk out of the boat. Got a little something to go home with. Do a cleaning video. Man, I can't believe that happened so fast, guys. That was pretty awesome. I wish I'd have got that on video. I'd turn my camera off to conserve battery. I'll have to find my pliers somewhere. Not a to-go box here. It's good to know where everything is, guys. Kayak fishing, you do not want to be disorganized. You want to be able to get right to it. If you don't already have it handy, know exactly where it is. Because I tell you, it can be very frustrating trying to do things, and then you're in a kayak trying to paddle and not flip over. And it's not like a bass boat, guys. You can't just walk around comfortably. You know, this is a real deal here. So, man, I tell you, that hit the bottom and bam, it hit it. So that's a nice one, guys. That's a real good one. I'd say a 4 or 5 pounder, good eating size. So that's what we're gonna do with it. I'll show you guys how I do that. That's all I did, man. I hooked a piece of skipjack to this, and I may do that same rig on the other one. This is a local makes these. Chuck Lang, if you're watching this, shout out to you. You're a awesome lure maker, awesome guy too. He once towed me in one time. I didn't even ask him. I said, you want to ride? I said, yeah, man. I was a couple miles away from the boat ramp, and I think I was 0.8 miles, so it wasn't 2 miles, but it was still less than my shoulders wanted to paddle, and he gave me a ride. Nice to have one. We may let him go. I'm gonna soak, since I already busted one, I'm gonna soak that head. Why not soak that head? Yeah. Why not? That thing just took off with it, and I forgot I didn't have a circle hook on it, and I had to just set it. He ain't happy. He ain't happy. I don't know if I brought my carabiner. I'm sure I got one on board somewhere. Let's keep an extra one on my keys. I'm gonna have it clipped right here. Must have been on my other stringer. I know I got one in my dry box and an extra one in my keys, so. Oh shoot, here we go, here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go, live action. This is a good fish. This is a good fish, guys. This is a good fish. This is a good fish. Did he just come off? No, hope not. Oh, he come off. Oh, that was a big one, guys. I was gonna switch it out. He must have had that hook in him. Man, that was another big one, guys. We're gonna take this bait off and
that head on. Oh my goodness, how did I do this? How did I lose that? I thought I had him. Let's give him credit to these 3/0 circle hooks. Maybe I ought not. Gosh, that was a big fish I just lost there. Nothing more aggravating, I tell you. Now let's see if they like that. I'll send them some guts. We'll may need some piece of bait later, so we'll save that. Oh boy, that was a big fish, guys. Can't believe I lost him there, man. I couldn't even get my rod out the holder. That was a big fish, guys. I'm frustrated there, man. Oh, a little frustration there. Oh, I can't believe I lost that hold of that fish. That was a big fish. Oh, that was a big fish, man. I can't believe I lost hold of him. I don't know how. Good to know, man. That was a big one. Aggravating. I paddled all the way up this ledge here. I'm gonna try to reset my baits back down and then drift back down one more drift. See if we can't come across another big one. I'm still mad at myself for losing that other one. It's the second time now I've lost a big one in the last couple weeks, and I'm frustrated at myself. Oh, we got some line trash with this one here. Look at that. That happens, guys, if you're drifting. Especially this time of year, you're gonna get some line trash. All right, folks. I came out here, I gave it a good go. Got that one decent eating blue cat, probably 4 or 5 pounds. We'll weigh him and see. But boy, did I lose a big one, and I'm sick about it. Alright, guys, I just saw a wicked streak of lightning, so we're gonna get out of here. I don't play games with that lightning. I'll be out here in just about any conditions, but I see ground to sky lightning, I am getting out of here. And I just saw a nice streak, so we'll probably conserve the skipjack head since bait is so hard to come by. It looks probably like it's got some good oils left in it. So we're gonna pack up, try to get the heck on out of Dodge. All right, folks. We got a long journey back, so thank you for watching. I'm gonna try to not get struck by lightning. I know it's kind of pretty out, but man, that was some nasty lightning I've been seeing, so we're gonna get out of here in a hurry. Woo! I think I saw that one. Can't get me off here fast enough, man. Out there dilly-dallying. Excuse me, a lollygag when I'm thoroughly dilly-dallying. Oh. Come on, guys, baby. Got more fish to catch, guys.